Hello Virgo, this is a general reading, and although when I prepare and pray, I do ask that all of you receives at least one message, it is for a general audience. So let's go ahead and get started. I have prayed and shuffled over the cards. Okay, so I think you guys can see all of those. Outstanding. So the first card we have here is 30, and if you can see that, it's the garden and the gate, and you know, this is talking about financial abundance, also talking about, you know, safety, because when you look at the card, there's a key that the young girl's wearing around her neck, and you notice she has herself trapped inside of a garden. So at any point she can take that key and put it in the gate, unlock, and allow herself the freedom that she desires. So I'm getting, for a lot of you, you are keeping yourselves trapped in a career that you're unhappy with, a job, a company that you're unhappy with. For some of you, I get that you're keeping yourself in a relationship that doesn't serve you or make you happy because it's safe and it's secure. For some of you, I get that you're keeping yourselves trapped in loneliness because you've been hurt in the past, and so that's, again, safe and secure. So I'm getting, for all of you, you're keeping yourself in a place of unhappiness when so much more is awaiting you on the other side, but you're keeping yourself trapped. All you need to do is unlock it, pull out the key, unlock the door, and let yourself out, and you will find all the things that you desire. But because of fear, so for those of you in the job situation, it's fear that your financial needs won't be met and taken care of. Fear that you won't succeed in a new venture. Fear that you won't succeed in a new job. For those of you that are stuck in a miserable relationship, or you're keeping yourself stuck in a place of, you know, unhappy singleness for fear of getting burnt again, fear of the unknown, am I going to spend the rest of my life alone, fear of being hurt again. Again, it's all coming from a place of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of not having your financial needs met, fear of being hurt again. And what I want you need to know, take it away from your worries, take it away from your concerns. Know that you hold the key, and shift your focus, completely change your perspective so that you can gain everything that you desire. If you look close, there's these little butterflies flying on the other side, so that you can emerge like the butterfly after being stuck in the cocoon. It's time for you to fly, and they're encouraging you to step outside of that gate and fly toward the things that you desire, because it really is, I'm getting, for all of you in this situation, it's really just you holding yourself back. And everything that you desire, they have been working on getting that all lined up for you on the other side. You just need to trust and have faith and unleash yourself. Next card we have is 45, a man holding a heart. Now this is, I'm getting, for a number of you, that this is regarding a man. So for those of you that are men, this is, it's a message about how, well, I get that you have been going through quite a bit of emotional turmoil for a number of months. I get a number of you have been like analyzing past hurts. I get a number of you have been analyzing what it is that you truly want in life. You know, you've been, I get a number of you have been doing a lot of internal contemplation on what it is you desire, what you would like your future to hold, what would really truly make you happy. You know, what is the purpose of your life? And really just been really contemplating, thinking hard about the things that you truly deeply desire and want. And I get that it's been a very emotional time of contemplation, and also growth. I get a number of you, it's been a very emotional, hard time to really face your fears, to be able to heal yourself, to get those things you desire. Because you know how they were saying it's fear that's keeping a number of you trapped in unhappy relationships, and then fear also keeping a number of you stuck in a place of being single. And for both sides of the house, of those of you that is a message for, you're not happy. So you've been doing a lot of contemplation and thinking about what it is you truly want and truly desire. And I get, for a number of you, you've also, you know, come to the realization that you need a more balanced approach to get those things that you desire. Because I'm getting for a number of you, it's tied to a lot of emotions. All the clarity, the things that you've been thinking about are tied to emotions. But I get for a number of you, it's romantically tied. It's tied to love. It's tied to family. And I get that you've had a lot of confusion in the past, a lot of confusing things, deception, uncertainty, lack of clarity. And so what they're wanting you to know is that you're now getting the clarity that you need. They've been giving you a lot of intuitive signs, trying to give you those nudges, those signs to let you know that it's safe for you to move forward. And they're wanting you to know that because I get it's been a very just turbulent emotional time, that's coming to an end now. And that's because this next card we have is 53, the Magician. And this again ties back to you have the power. Because the Magician it's completely talking about knowing your own power, knowing that you can determine your destination, that you can move yourself forward. It's talking about like a culmination, like getting through painful times, getting through insecurities and being stuck, working through that, healing yourself, preparing yourself so that you can move forward. Because you are the Magician. I mean, they're saying that you now have the clarity. And you now they're trying to get that balance. So they're saying that you have the clarity. You've been able to work successfully through a lot of it. But the thing that you're going to have to do to get yourself out of that gate is the action now. Because, balancing the yin and the yang, once you have the clarity, it's the next step is that direction, that action, that movement, that putting that key in that fence so that you can get yourself out. No longer have yourself locked in unhappiness. Because a lot of you, like they've been saying, you've been getting a lot of the intuitive information, contemplating on what it is that you desire. You are the Magician, and you need to know that and trust that. Because the confusion's been lifted, the clarity has been given to you now, the clouds have been cleared. It's now time for you to take the action necessary to create that magical transformation. And really step forward, because they're saying that you really are able to transform all those difficulties that you've been having into true blessings and really bring all that you desire into fruition. It's time to step away from the safe and step into your destiny, that happiness, all those things you've been thinking about, contemplating that you desire. And they're really encouraging you to do that. And they're there to help you. They said ask for their help. Because again, they are always, we've all got angels that are around us all the time, ready to help us, but we have to ask for their help. Otherwise, they can't step in to help us. And the other thing that they're saying about that card too is, so, all different card decks come with different numbers of cards. The Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor, it has 53 cards. The Magician is the last card of the deck. And for you, that is signifying that you are done. This is the completion of that difficult situation you've been going through. And I get for some of you, it's even related to a job. You've been really unhappy in your job. And they're wanting you to know that you're at the end of those difficulties. For those of you stuck in the unhappy relationship, for those of you that stuck in a place of fear and lack of movement, in a place of being single and unhappy and desiring love. Next card we have is Debt Paid Off. And if you can read the bottom of it, it says, the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. So I'm getting for some of you, this is just straightforward what it is, that there's going to be a shift in your financial situation, and that this is a time for you to know that you do deserve to be debt-free, and you can be debt-free. Because I do get for some of you, you're just feeling overwhelmed financially. And that's for some of you what's kept you stuck in that safe, unhappy work environment, because you need to take care of any of your financial obligations. But they want you to not worry, and don't let that hold you back from all that you desire. Now for some of you, what I'm getting is, this is deeper. It's more of a letting you know that you've paid off your debt karmically. So for some of you that are keeping yourself stuck in a miserable relationship, or you keep going back to a miserable relationship, because you feel that you owe this person. Because I get, for some of you, for some reason you feel that you owe this person. Maybe not financially, maybe you feel you owe them because, you know, you feel in your eyes that you did something wrong or you didn't do enough in the relationship. But what they want you to know is that you did the best you could in your situation at that time, and to stop beating yourself up, and to know that you don't owe this person anything. You truly are done. It's time to unlock yourself, release yourself from those chains, and end this situation so that you can move forward into your happiness. You owe nothing, and they're wanting you to know that, trust that, and move forward toward your happiness. Next card we get. No wonder they're talking about career so much. Here you go. If you can read the bottom of it. It's going to focus. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So I get, for some of you, you've been in a unhappy, challenging situation at work. Conflict with coworkers, deceit going on, just completely unhappy. For some of you, I do get that there is going to be some intervention, some surprise that's going to come about and change and improve things for you at work. And get you back into a positive direction in your current workplace and current position. But for others of you, I get you truly are going to move forward for a new career, because what they're wanting you to know is that they are responding to your prayers, your desires to have a fulfilling, meaningful profession, to be satisfied in your career, satisfied with the company that you're with. So what they want you to know, that stay positive. Have faith, and take those action steps that they're giving you. Because I get a number of you are, you know, you're getting intuitive nudges. Like maybe you've noticed some things about taking some courses, or moving toward a new degree, or going to a networking event. And for some of you, it's just you keep hearing about job opportunities that are the job opportunities that you've really always wanted. You've just, out of fear and worry, didn't think you would be successful at them. Send your resume. They're saying, get your resume out there. Send your resume, take that action that's needed, and have faith and be optimistic in knowing that you will get out of this situation and you will get a new position where you'll actually be happy and fulfilled, and feel like you're contributing. And for some of you, you'll have balance again, because I get a lot of you don't have balance. And you'll get back to a place of balance and joy. The last card we have is Divine Intervention. And there is a prayer at the bottom of it. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with and for helping me with. I have faith in divine intervention, and I fully accept your guidance now. So obviously the card depicts someone, you know, in a medical situation, a very dire medical situation. They're hooked up to all different types of things. As you can see there, if it'll focus, get rid of some glare. But they're not talking about medical. What they're wanting you to know, you see you've got the little angel floating above, is that they've heard your prayers. Because I get so many of you have been stuck in this place of misery and unhappiness for so long that you've just been praying, and you've also been silently calling out for help to fix it, to get out of that company that just makes you miserable, to get out of that relationship that just tears you down, and to get stuck out of that lonely place of misery, of fear of moving forward and getting hurt again. I get that they've heard your prayers. They've heard you. They've been working behind the scenes to bring forth the miracles and the blessings and the things that you've been desiring and asking for. And they're wanting you to have trust and faith and know that they are bringing those things to you. And I get that it's going to surprise you. And the ways that they bring it to you are going to be a surprise, because with divine intervention, you know, when God and the angels step in, we may have envisioned things happening one way, but what typically happens is we will be caught completely off guard, and they will answer our prayers in ways that we never could have imagined. And then when they answer them, the blessings that they deliver for us are 10 times better than things that we could have imagined and were praying for. So notice the signs around you. Because I get a lot of you, you're getting signs to apply for jobs. You're getting signs that it's safe for you to love and move forward, that it's time to forgive yourself, forgive that person, move forward, that this is the end of that chapter. It is time to close the book and move forward. So what they're saying is, and then for, you know, your debt's gone. It's time to stop keeping yourself trapped. I get that you're getting a lot of signs. And I get that a lot of you have had like a number of intuitive nudges, a lot of intuitive thoughts that have come up, but you've not taken the action on them. So what they want you to do is take the action on those things that they're intuitively giving you. They are giving you those for a reason. So if you've had the same sign pop up 3+ times, that's your angels talking to you and letting you know, yes, this is the next step for you to bring those blessings in, so take those steps. And for some of you that aren't getting the signs and the intuitive information yet, just know that it's simply a matter of divine timing. Other pieces of the puzzle are just having to fall into place first for your blessings to be ushered in. So just trust, have faith, stay positive, and know that they are bringing those things to you. Change your mindset and trust and know that it is going to happen, because you are at the end of that chapter. You are ready for love. You're ready to enjoy life. You are ready for a new career. You are done with that past. Your debt's paid, and you are about to free yourself from the chains and the gate that you have kept yourself locked in. They told me to pick up the Archangel Raphael deck and grab the card on the bottom of the deck. So I guess you guys get another card. Okay, forgiveness heals. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want: peace and health and happiness, they just said. So what I'm getting for some of you is what's holding you back is forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others. Because I get a number of you that is tied to the emotions, that there's a lot of anger that you have stored inside of you. Anger toward yourself, anger toward your partner, anger toward your ex, anger toward a past lover who hurt you, deceived you, did you wrong. But I get that there's a lot of anger that you have stored. And when we store anger, it does nothing but hurt us. You know, it's harmful to our health, our mind, our body. I mean, it can even be, you know, fatal, because, you know, emotions, I do energy work, energy medicine healing, and it's amazing how many diseases actually stem from trapped emotions, and how many health physical problems actually stem from trapped emotions. A lot of people who even have things like irritable bowel syndrome, it's actually because they have stored anger. And when we have anger and fear, that actually gets stored in our stomach. So you'll have a lot of health issues regarding your stomach. And with anger, it can lead to high blood pressure and all different types of things. So it's very toxic. And I get a number of you have these toxic emotions trapped because you're not able to forgive something from your past or someone from your past. I get that for some of you, that someone from your past or something from your past that occurred that, you know, you think is unforgivable. So you've got these toxic emotions trapped, and you need to heal and release that. And forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean that you're saying that you're okay with what that person did to you or how that person treated you. Rather, it's just you're saying, I'm no longer willing to suffer and jeopardize my health with any angry thoughts, feelings, or fear, because I'm letting that go. And Archangel Raphael, he is the angel who can help you heal that. And he's ready to heal you. All you need to do is ask for his assistance to help you release those emotions, Forgive that person, forgive yourself in order to get back to a peaceful, calm state so that you can be able to move forward, because it's blocking you. For those of you that need to forgive, that's why you're afraid, and that's why you're keeping yourself fenced and trapped in a cage. They just said a cage, like a trapped cage animal. But you can release yourself at any moment, but it hinges on you forgiving. And Archangel Raphael said it is time for you to forgive, time for you to release, time for you to move forward. And for some of you, it's not just forgiving someone else. I get for some of you, it's forgiving yourself for the things you did or the things you think you didn't do. For some of you, it's forgiving someone else for the things that they did or did not do. And for those of you that's with someone else, part of that forgiveness that you can do, you can kind of do like a little ceremony that will actually make you feel a little better. Get out a piece of paper and write a letter to that person that you've been angry with, that person that hurt you, lied to you, deceived you, cheated to you, did you wrong in some fashion. Write them a letter. Put your feelings down. And then burn that letter and as a symbol of completely releasing the negative emotions, the anger, the frustration, all those things, all those emotions that you had and toward that person. Burn it. And ask that Archangel Raphael and that God help you just completely release that, forgiving them, forgiving yourself, which ultimately frees them to move forward and frees you to move forward to your happiness. And that's essential. So that's what they're encouraging you to do. Forgive. So you can move forward. You can end this chapter and step into your happiness. Because they've got it all lined up. They've got you a new job lined up. They've got you the love of a lifetime. Your destiny awaits. You just need to do some forgiveness. Some of you need to unleash yourself from the cage in that chapter. And for some of you, you need to let that worry go. And then you can step in to all the blessings that are coming your way. So, filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.